Friends, it's the morning before Passover begins, and I wanted to share a Chag Sameach, a happy Passover message with you. And I know it's a complicated Passover. We are feeling anxious. We're not as connected as we imagined, as we hoped to be. And yet I hope through technology we can find ways to connect with most of us. I really hope that this can still be a Passover of liberation, not just of freedom, but of a sense of responsibility for taking care of each other. We are doing everything we can to stay connected with you and to show that our community has something to offer for us in our lives. And I think when life gets complicated, as we often say, moments like this is when it matters, at least to me. I hope to you. I hope that you can get a sense of our presence and strength. And I hope that you can still say at the end of your Passover evening tonight, whether you're having a Seder or not, that we can say next year in Jerusalem. But that message of next year in Jerusalem that embodies so much hope for a world transformed, I think many of us will be happy just to say next year in person at each other's tables, that we can wrap our arms around others, that we can be embraced ourselves. So, in this midst of strangeness and transition and worry over others who are in harm's way or who are fighting the illness themselves, I want to share a prayer. I found a contemporary reading this past week. I shared it during our Har Hashem Connects, one of our gatherings online that meets during the weekdays. It's by Alden Solovey. He's a contemporary modern liturgist writing modern day prayers. And he has this one called Egypt Inside that I want to share with you. He says, "This I confess. I have taken Egypt with me. I've kept myself a slave to grief and loss, fear and anger and shame. I have set myself up as a taskmaster, driving myself beyond the limits of reasonable time and common sense. I've seen miracles from heaven, signs and wonders in my own life, yet I've taken Egypt with me, still waiting for heaven to speak. God of redemption, with your loving and guiding hand, leaving Egypt is easy. Leaving Egypt behind is a struggle. In your wisdom, you've given me this choice: to live in tyranny of my own making, or to set my heart free to love your people, and to love myself. God of freedom, help me to leave Egypt behind, to hear your voice, to accept your guidance, and to see the miracles in each new day. Blessed are you, God of wonder. You set your people on the road to redemption. Next year in Jerusalem, next year in person, today with gentleness and understanding, with generosity and with caring. If you need us, we're here as best as we possibly can be. And we wish you strength. We wish you courage. We wish you lots of energy to find your way out of Mitzrayim, out of Egypt this year.